They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Osweiler on 2nd down. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got a man complete. The 20. And he takes this down deep into Cincinnati territory. A big play there just before halftime. 75 yards.
The best passing attacks in the NFL often incorporate the guys out of the backfield catching the football. And that's what we just got on that play. As a primary receiver, not always just a check down, not always a safety valve. Sometimes they just get it to them right away because they have the matchup advantage.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Here we go now.
They'll throw on 1st down with Osweiler. That's complete right around the 8. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
This is Alfred Blue. They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They come out here in the eye. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Brock Osweiler in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans have cut it to within a score. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the 2nd quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the 2nd half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. Now it's Novak on. He'll send this one away following the touchdown. The return now by Alford. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. The final act of the first half, Dalton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. He sets to fire deep. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd and 10.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot him.
Again on 2nd and 10 now. It's Osweiler. He's got time. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Carlos Dansby. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. Passing, it's Dalton. Forced out to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Down the numbers. There he goes. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll start on the ground here with Bernard. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Second down following the run. Second down, Dalton. To the left side here for Eifert. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make this a second down. So second down, 3 yards to go now. And Dalton hands to Hill. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
A first down throw coming for Dalton. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 13 yards there on the pickup, and it'll give the Bengals a first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
They'll run it now out of the gun, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
It's second down, Dalton looking. And the grab by Croft. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Dalton, 1st and 10. Green's got it over the middle. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A.J. Green, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. After the touchdown, here's Mike Nugent now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. And now out comes Houston. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Again on 2nd and 10 now. It's Osweiler. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. But they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot. And that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away.
And finding Fedorowicz. 18 yards there and a first down.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop him?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
He's going to sling this deep down. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game.
All right, partner, let's go to cliche time. We're all back to even after that score tied the game.
Novak to tack on the extra point. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now it's Novak on. He'll send this one away following the touchdown. The return now by Alford. A strong running. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And heading back onto the field now, the Texans defense. They are down on the scoreboard. They're just trying to keep the opposition now at bay.
Let's treat it a little bit like tennis. Hold serve. Don't give up anything. Win the point, so to speak, and move on from there.
Did you play tennis?
I actually did for a little while.
Were you any good?
Wasn't very good at it.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, the kids, they both lettered.
Your kids?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Whose kids were we talking about?
And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage?
Back now in Cincinnati. And we've got a dandy here. A one-point game as we begin the fourth. And the offense in that middle ground here on third down. 3rd and 5. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Passing, it's Dalton. On the screen, Bernard. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And some room to roam now. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Giovanni Bernard. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bengals add on to their lead.